and welcome to South Shore Vocational Technical High School, where we're kicking off our admission season for 2014. We're here with Ben, one of our allied health students. In fact, I'd like to mention he's our student of the month for November. And we'd like to take this opportunity to walk you around and see some of our 14 programs. This is a great opportunity to see how South Shore VoTech can improve and build on college and career readiness skills. If you're thinking about possibilities for yourself after high school, South Shore VoTech is a great place to get started. I'm here with Tom Hickey, our superintendent. And Mr. Hickey, tell us a little bit about your hopes and what you're expecting from today.
Well, Mike, first of all, I'm thrilled that we have an open house on a Saturday. And so I think we're going to get a lot more families to come in. And I think the most important thing I'm looking for is to have the prospective students talking to our current students. I'm sure you've seen dozens of volunteer students coming in, very passionate about the programs they're in. So my hope is that they'll listen to the adults, but they'll really get some good information about South Shore VoTech from the students.
I'm here with Dan Salvucci, a member of our school committee from Whitman. And Dan, tell us a little bit about what South Shore Tech means to this community and programs that are offered and how students can benefit from attending.
Well, I think there's a number of academics and trades that they can learn from vocational school system. What I was quite surprised that people don't seem to understand, vocational school system is not for boys only. Young ladies come here and they're working on machinery, they're working on automotive, they're doing electrical. It's a trade that they can do, and I think that's outstanding that we have both male and female students at South Shore VoTech.
We're here in a classroom with a number of our department heads, our academic department heads. Students take a full complement of academics. We have honors level classes. We have classes to support students as ever they need. Our students are college eligible, just as any other high school, and our students are successful in college. We are here in our mechanical drafting program. Students who are interested in architecture, engineering, can come in here and learn a number of different computer programs, computer-aided drafting, CAD programs. They do hand drafting programs. Each student, as you can see, has a station assigned to them, and our students will do the paper model, and then they will see, you can see around the room that they do the 3D model as well. Students from here are very successful going on to various college engineering programs and drafting programs.
Well, I'll tell you, my son is a graduate from South Shore VoTech in drafting. Although he's not doing that, his new wife, Sheila, is also a graduate from South Shore VoTech in drafting, and she's an engineer in architectural drawings, and she's doing very well.
Excellent, thank you. All right, I'm here in heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration, commonly known as HVAC. I'm here with Sean Mulkern, one of our instructors, and Jesse, what grade are you in?
Junior.
Junior, all right, I'm sorry about that. Tell us about what some of the programs and projects that you guys go cover in here.
If you were to come into this shop as a student, what you would find is you'd have a lot of projects based working with copper, refrigeration, heating, air conditioning, ventilation. We also go into oil heat, gas heat, And we also have an outside crew component where students go out on a job and they actually do the real work that they'll be doing when they get out in the field themselves.
Jesse, tell us a little bit about that. What are some of the projects you're looking at, you're working on? What are some of the things that you're looking at doing after graduation?
I'm looking to go into my own trade, start my own business, and expand from there. What we're currently doing is we're making a boiler system. So we start off with a base burner here, and we have to make the piping ourselves, the electrical, and run it and make it run like this. Currently, we're trying to get the oil to run to the burner, and we're fixing that problem currently right now.
So these are real world trades, real world skills that students are learning here that they can apply upon graduation and, like you said, possibly go into business and go into work for themselves. Great. Thanks, guys. We're here in Culinary. This is an active and working operational kitchen. The Brass Lantern restaurant is open to the public on a regular basis. Students here go on to the hospitality trades. Many of them go on to learn to become a chef. College-bound students, active students, career-bound students. The skills learned here are fantastic, and I do have to say, the food here is fantastic as well. I'm here with Mary Louise, a junior culinary student. What are you preparing today?
I have arancini, teriyaki chicken with a water chestnut wrapped in bacon, and mac and cheese bites.
I do have to say they're very good. What are some of your plans for after graduation?
Not sure yet. I definitely do want to go to college, either in like culinary or like criminal justice. Haven't figured it out yet though.
Great, fantastic. Thank you very much. It was awesome. We're here at the SkillsUSA table. I'm here with Sarah, who's a sophomore in electrical, and Lisa Bellantoni, who's one of our faculty advisors. Tell us a little bit about Skills. What is SkillsUSA?
It's like a competition for your shop. You go and compete. It's like a sports competition. I mean, you go and compete. There's a lot of great opportunities. You can get scholarships, and there's a lot of great things you can do at Skills.
One thing we'd like to point out, we had last year the number one in the nation allied health student came from South Shore Tech. And previous to that, he was number 2 in the nation. We're here in Automotive, again, another live shop where students, faculty, public can bring their cars in and have a variety of different jobs done, work done to their cars. Tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Well, what we have is a 1979 350 Chevy V8 motor, a hot rod motor that last year's seniors built. They built it from a bare block. And we actually did a half-hour video that shows them building every last nut and bolt of it. This year, we've decided to use that engine, and we're building an old school hot rod. This is a 1979 Chevy Malibu. We're going to rebuild the transmission in it. We just put in a drag race rear end in it, a locking rear end, and put a roll cage in it, and that'll be this year's project.
Would I guess correctly? Is this going to end up over in the auto body shop for a pretty cool paint job?
Maybe primer gray. We want it to look like an old-fashioned, old-school hot rod. That's all. Nothing fancy on the outside, but everything fancy on the inside.
Can you tell us about, we go from a hot rod to a high-class old-school
Jaguar. Okay, well, being a foreign car tech, I can tell you about this. This is a 1985 Jaguar XJS 5.3-liter V12. And
V12.
A V12, a 12-cylinder engine. And one of the things, the students are going to be pulling this engine out because we need to replace the timing chains in it. It's a pretty old car. So we'll pull it out, clean up the engine, put new timing chains in it, and hopefully we'll have it running again by the summer.
For James Bond.
For James Bond, exactly. This will be the Bond car project, exactly.
In another one of our live shops, this is Carpentry. Our students have built the Situate Boathouse, the Rockland concession stand, and the Hanover Garage. Currently, our students are building our own concession stand for our athletic department. Students here graduate and go on to a variety of different endeavors, college, engineering. They'll be their own business owners, and they'll be successful in the world of work. So let's take a look around and see what's to see around here. I'm here with Josh Kimball, one of our graduates from 2013. We're here in the carpentry shop. Josh graduated carpentry. Josh, what are you doing these days?
Well, right now I'm landscaping, working for a landscaper in Rockland, and I'm going to college part-time for law enforcement, criminal justice, and in the fall I plan to transfer to Bridgewater State for environmental science.
So you're in criminal justice, and you graduated carpentry.
Yeah.
How did a hands-on learning environment help you and prepare for college?
Well, honestly, vocational education, it's always a backbone. Even though I really didn't want to do carpentry my senior year, I was figuring out what I wanted to do. And, even though I didn't want to be in carpentry for the rest of my life, and I didn't want to be in landscaping for the rest of my life, I found something that I was really interested in, conservation law enforcement. So I'm going to pursue that and hope to become a member of the Massachusetts Environmental Police in the next couple of years.
Well, fantastic. That's thanks for coming back, and the best of luck. Best of luck moving forward.
All right. Thank you very much.
We're here with one of our instructors, and Bob, you're in charge of our outdoor crew. We have an indoor crew and an outdoor crew. What are some of the projects you've been working on lately?
Our upperclassmen are our outside crew, and we go off campus. And right now, this is a scale model of the garage in Hanover that we just built. So students take the prints from drafting. Drafting students draw our prints for us. We do the model, gives them an idea of the assembly and what we're doing out in the field, and then we actually go out and build the building on site. So this is out on Center Street in Hanover. It's a complete wood frame garage. We use engineered lumber inside the building for a clear span, so they get introduced to engineered lumber products. The exterior siding, the roofing, so that which involves scaffold training, ladder training, safety training, and so start to finish from the foundation up, the students built this project.
I'm assuming part of that training and students earn certifications of various types?
Yeah, we do our OSHA 10, which is a 10-hour OSHA training in-house, but then that training carries throughout the year, OSHA. Everything we do is by the guides of OSHA, so the students understand how to set up their scaffolding properly to meet the compliance of OSHA training out in the field.
And I would assume that's helpful for employers, that employers are looking for that.
Yeah, exactly. It gives students a leg up from when graduating. When they apply for that job, they're desirable because they've had that training and they've already been through it, and they've got good, safe workers coming into the field. So.
Okay. We talked to one of our graduates just a bit ago. Where do some of our graduates end up going?
Some of our carpentry students go to a Mass Maritime with a construction safety or construction management being where they're after, where they want to be after they graduate from there. Some go off to Wentworth. Some go directly to the residential market, and they're working for local builders. And then we have the union work as well. So they've all branched out into those areas right there. So.
I'm here with Bob Ahola, one of our PMT teachers. Bob, can you tell us what is PMT?
In a nutshell, PMT, Precision Machine Technology. Basically what we do, Mike, we basically make any parts that come through the door for any type of industry, whether it be automotive or medical, electronic, and the students can duplicate almost any part that comes through the door. So we do a lot of work for the town.
Okay.
Again, if they can't get a part made outside, they'll come and see us. So the students start out on basically manual machines and progress to computerized equipment.
So when you say any parts are parts of everything. I'm assuming there's a lot of potential for employment, for earning potential. Can you tell us a little bit about what students go on to after graduation?
Employment. Huge issue right now here on the South Shore. We have a group of shop owners that come in twice a year, and each one of them to a man tells us the same thing, Mike. They cannot find enough qualified people to fill the jobs they have right now.
So our students here have a lot of opportunity available to them.
We constantly get calls from area employees looking for co-op students, seniors, and we cannot fill all of the co-op calls that we get. There is that much of a demand for the business. And as far as earning potential, earning potentials are very comparable to almost any other of the trades in the building. And just to throw out a few figures, you could be looking somewhere between $60,000 and $80,000 a year.
Wow.
So there's some pretty substantial earnings to be had.
So these students are successful upon graduation.
They are successful, yes.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Bob Mello, one of our welding teachers, welding and metal fabrication teachers. Last year, our students here built the Whitman Toll House cookie, and I understand it's going to be dropped again this year, New Year's Eve. Tell us what are some of the projects you're working on this year?
Hi, this year we got a project here for the school. It's a wrought iron garden fence. The kids have a little garden, so we're going to try and keep the rabbits out and make a little fence for it so they don't eat all the lettuce. We also have a utility trailer that the students are working on this year. Another one of the great projects that we're working on is building desks for the CAD program over in drafting, doing the steel framework, and then collaborating with Carpentry. They're going to do the wooden portion where it tilts up. And those are a few of the projects we have going on. There are several more that are in the pipe works, and we'll get to those later on in the year.
What do some of our students upon graduation? Where do you see them ending up? Where do they head out to?
There's a lot of different places. Right now we have agreements with Local 17, the Sheet Metal Workers Union. We have Local 7, the Iron Workers. We're trying to work right now the Pipe Fitters Union, which is 537. We have many local employers. We have D'Angelo's Iron Works, Ashmont Iron Works. We got Kent Fabrications. We have Stoughton Steel. All those different places they go range from building ornamental miscellaneous metals to parts to tractors, like Caterpillars.
I saw
and
the
John
snowplow
Deeres.
over there.
Yeah, well, that's another avenue, the restoration. And I think later on you're going to see a little shot of a gentleman doing some forging. And the blacksmith is still alive to this day with all the historical stuff up in Boston. It rots out. It needs to be remade. So who do you call?
Right.
A blacksmith.
Right. So there's lots of opportunity for employment and advancement.
Beyond what you can imagine. There's a lot. There's gas pipeline coming up now.
Sure.
It's getting big over in the East Coast. The next 10 years, they project that there's going to be a massive need for welders for that. And trying to think of some other things off the top of my head. There's just it's endless. You get into sales.
All right.
And that's another avenue. So we can sit here all day and talk about, but I know you got other things to do. So,
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Janicki.
That other side, you open that up and use that to say. Yeah, the door there, it's get a little too large to go through the 3-inch hole.
Well, thank you for joining us for Open House 2014 here at South Shore Vocational Technical High School. We're happy that you were able to join us, and we're grateful for the over 250 families that joined us in person here today. admissions process is up and running. If you're interested in receiving an application, either see your middle school guidance counselor or contact our admissions office here. If you were unable to join us today, we'd be happy to set up a time for you to come and visit with us and see the school for yourself. We're pleased that all these people were able to see what our students and faculty do on a regular basis and are encouraged by the college and career readiness skills that they're building every day. Thank you again for joining us.